Okay, let me see. What's up, y'all? Let's talk about this. I know I've been busy, so I ain't been able to get on live, but I made some time today. Um, I want to talk about CJ's tape. I want to see what y'all feel about it because I've been seeing a lot of people post under the comments that children have feelings, they need to express themselves and all this other stuff, which is fine, but I don't agree with disrespecting the adult of the house, the man that pays the bills. Hey, Lenny, I just think it's weird that I'm seeing, and most of them is kids because kids don't understand that you can express yourself, but why talk trash? Like the things she was saying, you need us and stuff. That's like, that's a little over the top. Hey Tay, how you doing? And the thing is, CJ was upset, he was frustrated, he was mad. Yes, he lost his cool. But if you got teenagers or you got kids, you already know. You already know. So everybody pretending like CJ's just this bad person and he didn't lose his cool. From my understanding, what's up, Miss Creole Mama? How you doing? Hey, anybody know where PJ and Dev at? Let them come up in here. I got a link for them to join this live today. We gonna start a panel today. That's what we gonna do. We gonna panel up today. We gonna panel up today. Um, but like I was saying, you shouldn't be so comfortable to talk to the man of the house like that. And this ain't no dude that's just there. He sits on the couch. He don't do nothing. He living off their mama. It's not that at all. He paying the bills. He taking care of the kids. He raising them kids like they his own. And they just that comfortable to come for him like that. That don't make any sense to me. Also, in other news though, now got her passport. Woo woo. Go. Okay. Welcome to the passport game. Okay. Congratulations to Nike for sure. It's always good when you get your passport. It's always good when you get your passport. I know what's next after that passport though. She about to be living it up. And there was some posts and pictures and videos the other day about people saying that CJ's happy that royalty's in pain. Why is royalty in pain? Who put her in pain? You know what? She should have checked him. She should have checked Julia and said, "Look, don't be talking to him like that. That's not even cool." And CJ should have the authority to be able to correct their behavior. That's what a father is for, to correct that behavior. She's allowing the kids and giving them the okay and involving them in a relationship that ain't got nothing to do with them. And that's so damaging to a child mentally. You won't even see that until they get older. And then it's a cycle of them bringing their kids into the drama and bringing their kids into the drama. That got to stop. Well, you know what? Royalty, she's upset. She's really mad. It could be so many things she's upset about. And I'm not going to say that CJ did not antagonize her at some point because he did. When you're in toxic relationships, you're going to go back and forth. You're going to have the drama. You're going to say what you say. But I did go back and I looked at a little bit of Neek and King's situation, where regardless of the trolling that they doing back and forth and bad mouthing each other back and forth, Neek still letting them see that baby. I'm just saying, I got to give it to her. I don't know much about their relationship, but she's still letting him see that baby. There's a guy that was on YouTube. I gotta get his name, but his on YouTube it says squash the beef, get to see my kids, right? And I'm looking at the videos, three little beautiful girls and a cute little boy. I can't believe I can't remember his name. He opened that door, they was like, Daddy, And they was just hugging him, and he was just so happy to see him. The baby mama was there, like, here, your kids, you know what I'm saying? He brought the kids around his girlfriend, his new girl. She treating the kids right. That's all I'm saying. It's just, it's, and these people are younger. So come on, royalty. To me, it's not worth it. To me, the back and forth with CJ as a baby daddy and doing that, it's not worth my sanity. You know what? I think a lot of people that supported her in the beginning, and they trying to correct her behavior and make sure she's accountable of her stuff. I think a lot of them are like, it's leaving a bad taste in their mouth because they're like, come on, girl, come on, you know? And she don't want to hear that. She want to hear that BS TV. BS is the perfect name for them, baby, because that's the bullshit. They not supporting her at all. They sitting there still, but he's making fun of this and he's making, okay, let CJ be the villain if y'all want him to be the villain. But what can we do to correct royalties issue? Nobody's saying that. And their videos are going to still be about CJ. It's not going to be about the seminar or how they can support her situation. I don't see any of that. Nobody really worried about her like that. Hey, Kalia. You know what? I seen a lot of kids talk about he shouldn't even be disrespecting the mama or the kids stuff. Fuck. I'm like, oh yeah, you got to be a kid because that's not even cute. And it's the entitlement. As an adult, we should all know that don't nobody owe us nothing. Life teach you that. Okay? You can't call the light company and tell them your sad story about how you can't pay the bill. They gonna cut that motherfucker off. Okay? People done lost their jobs. They done did all kinds of stuff. You can't explain to nobody nothing or why you ain't got nothing because the world don't owe you nothing. So with Jalea going off on CJ and talking all this stuff, and it's entitlement. It's no consideration about this man has been paying the bills, regardless of in the videos or not. He created this, regardless if she posted the YouTube and posted the laptop, paid for the laptop or whatever. Regardless of that, he helped. He fathered these kids. They're calling him dad. That's just not a word you just gonna be throwing around to a stranger. I think it's ridiculous. I think, and then they say it's generational curses where kids can't express themselves. No, the majority of people who are in jail are a product of single parent homes. Majority is single mothers. And I don't know shade to the single moms because I was a single mom before. We do what the fuck we gotta do. But I'm not even gonna lie. My boys, they had a lot of feminine traits before me and my husband got together. They did. They had my emotional side, they had all of that. My husband straightened that right out. Okay. But my husband, he came from a two-parent household, right? So since he came from a two-parent household, he seen the dynamic of both. He tell me stories about how he really thought his dad was mean, how his dad didn't love him, and now that he's an adult and he had conversations with his dad, he was like, "I was just a dumbass kid." Okay, he said, "I was just stupid. I just wanted what I wanted." But that's what fathers are. Fathers are gonna rub you the wrong way. They're gonna be the most gentlest, meanest people on the planet, and some mothers are too. But you need that balance. You really need that balance. You know what though? CJ, my issue with CJ is he allowed people to paint her in a certain light because he covers up for her, and D'Lo still, they're still kind of not really getting her like they can get her, which is cool. But when you paint a picture of somebody being so perfect, that's their image now. So when you say, okay, you guys, that's not really her, this is who she been all along, of course a lot of people are going to be like, yeah, right, because you done painted her this perfect person for so long. Hey, Deontay, I'm sorry. Hey, Deontay. Yeah, she didn't, but a lot of the stuff them kids was saying, those are conversations she be having with the kids, which means the whole time you are with this man, you are bashing him in front of the children. When y'all riding somewhere, oh, he get on my nerves and he think this. If it wasn't for y'all, like, you can't do that. You can't do that within a household, within marriage, whatever, regardless. Like, you can't be doing that. You know what? Dad says she gonna post a video. I don't know if she posted it yet, about royalty, saying we'll see what happens in the future, guys, if we get back together or not. And we saw it, and she didn't like the outcome apparently. So she did get a little salty after the Lexi situation. I can't lie. The way it's aligning is just. She went through his phone too. See, that's just too much stress. You just looking for. That's this is why I say, when people say I be talking about her and be bashing her, I be like, no, we women, at some point in time when we get with guys, we finally, like, if we don't even know in the beginning, we start to see who we are in a relationship with. It don't take us 9 years, okay? It take us the first year in a couple of months, sometimes even a couple of days, and we choose to either stay or not stay. And we as women have this problem. We think we can fix stuff, and you know what? It like smacks us in the face, because that's masculine energy trying to fix everything. That's not our job to fix people. We got the only job to fix is our damn selves and teach our children the right path. We ain't got no business trying to fix no grown man at all. It's not our job. Whoever job it was, they didn't pass it. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Yeah, kids don't need to be in the business. No, I don't monetize off of this. I don't get paid for this. I know y'all be saying that, but no, boo boo, I don't get paid for this. I mean, it sounds good. CJ give them more than we'll run. But you know what? Here's the funny thing too, and it's a hard lesson for the kids, and they're not gonna see it till they get older. When they were with CJ, they got all this stuff, and now they're getting a lot of no. And it's because she can't financially provide them for what they want. They were used to going into stores and just grabbing whatever they want. Now it's different. My channel has been growing. I feel like a lot of people should be listening to what I'm saying from a different perspective, as opposed to calling people out of their names or disrespecting them and everything. I really want people to see, like, this is not helping her. Like, this is not benefiting her at all. Like, I have not seen a benefit yet. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't get it. And royalty did not buy the cultures. Why is she saying D'Lo? Oh, the couches. No, and I don't even know what D'Lo had anything to do with it. Like, she's so angry, she bleeding on everybody. And that's my point. She bleeds on everybody. When you have that much poison in you, you need to go find the antidote within yourself. You don't need to bleed that on everybody. I can't stand people like that. I had a falling out with somebody because they had a situation in their experience, and since they didn't get the support that they felt like they needed from me, because I wasn't about to go back in circles. I'm a friend that holds you accountable, baby. You got one time to do that. If you are in the same exact situation after that, after we didn't help you get out of that, we not gonna help you do that again. I don't do that. No, that back and forth. I know females all the time go back and forth with they dudes. They get into it, they leave them, and they go back to them. That part I get. But if a person puts you in a detrimental situation to where you just like really need that support, you'll get it. But if you go right back to it, oh baby, I'm not participating in that. I'm not participating in that. I fell out with somebody because of that. They felt like I didn't support them the way they needed to. They needed support. And I'm like, why would I support you on the same shit I just supported you out of? That's backwards. What kind of friend am I to just support that? Girl, Nike be knowing the tea. She be knowing the tea. And you know what? To be honest with you, Nike knows more than that. Nike, D'Lo, and CJ, all of them could really dog royalty, but they still not. And I don't know why people don't understand that. They really can. They really can just throw all of her business out there because they know it. And they not. Because at the end of the day, I know Nike is upset, and she was upset about, well, she's not mad now. She don't care anymore, but she was upset about the Kamari situation and everything like that. But at the end of the day, she know that CJ is going to still have to deal with her. So her knowing that, she's woman enough to say, okay, well, that's what y'all got going on. We done already fought. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm moving on. Girl, she better beat them kids and tell them kids to clean up. I had to get on my son today. I was like, sir, go to what? Where? With my house looking like what? No, thank you. She cannot do Leon birthday. She said no. She not doing Leon birthday now? Oh, I hope that's a cap. Hey Cameron. Yeah, you know what? The kids think it's cool to disrespect them because that's a sense of entitlement. They felt like they were entitled to something, but life showed them now that you're no longer living with that person that you disrespected, you can no longer receive the things that you were receiving. I doubt they see that right now, but eventually they will see it. Like, in a way, they see it like, dang, we did have more, but their ego is blocking that. But they see it. They see it. Child. Even though the true royalty business out there, she don't have to really care. Well, if she, and that's the thing, she don't have to care. She don't have to respond. She don't have to engage. She can just continue pushing on what she doing. But Pisces women don't like to be embarrassed. It's like a trigger. It's Pisces in general. They don't like being embarrassed. Okay, they die first. So she feels defeated right now, and she's upset because she felt like she didn't get her just due. Whatever happened between her and CJ arguing, let me tell you, this is my perspective on it. She hit the gate. They were already having issues, but she ran over the gate. Okay. Now, if you look at statistics with men and women usually leave before the men. It's sometimes where the men leave, but the majority of the time, statistically, women will leave. Men will stay. I don't know what is it about with men who just like to stay. They'll stay, and they'll stay and cheat, or they'll just stay. But if they're not happy or they don't feel like they're the man of the house, a lot of the times either they're going to stay and be miserable and have a different outlet, which could be other women, depending on the guy, right? Some could be drinking, some could be smoking, some could be whatever, but they're going to have another outlet if they don't feel respected in the household, right? So with CJ's upbringing and how he feel, he may not, some men feel validated and feel like men when they're sleeping with a lot of women. Not a lot, not all, but some do. Okay. So now he creeping with whoever he creeping with, and he's doing it on and off. He got caught one time, got embarrassed. She was embarrassed, but he made the apology bigger than the embarrassment. So she was like, okay, I can deal with this a little bit. And then they got into it again. So now here we are, right? She was gonna go back to him, but Lexi kind of threw that curveball in there, and she wasn't happy with that. But when you know this about a dude and you know he cheats, what are your options? She would have stayed had he not went back with Lexi. She would have eventually went back with him, because I feel like at the time that him and Lexi was talking, he was still sleeping with royalty. Now, if Lexi accepted that, That's on Lexi. Child, I'm telling you, I need people to go show up and show out, get them tickets sold out, get them numbers up for her if they really trying to support her like that. I personally wouldn't have put in an event at the same month as my child's birthday because that's too much you got to juggle and prepare for. And I get anxiety when I do birthdays because I be wanting them to be the best. Whether it's my husband's birthday, whether it's my kid's birthday, I get straight anxiety because I want everything to be so perfect. Because it's my little thing where selfishness, honestly, because I just want to see how happy they are, but it's still a selfish thing because I get a rise out of it. Hey, Trisha. And you know what? That's okay if she has a party at home. What I'm saying to her is, be you, girl. So what? Okay, y'all. I left CJ too soon. The bitch fucked up. My bad. Let's get them numbers up. Let's fix this. But don't pretend like you got it like that. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Miss J. Yeah, they've been disrespectful, but if nothing teaches you, life definitely will teach you. Life is the best teacher. She does look defeated. And it's unfortunate. It's really sad because it really didn't have to happen like this. But she went in full throttle and she had the support that she thought she had, and it wasn't legit real support. Because even when B whatever is self TV, when he posted, yeah, let that man see his kids, he should have stood on that. When he said Leon should see CJ and be around CJ because Leon is soft, he should have stood on that. Regardless if he say he heard the truth and he changed his mind, it's not about that. What you said the first time was correct. He should. That don't mean she gotta be with him. If she don't want to deal with him because she tired of him, you know, busting it open and spreading the wide for everybody, then that's fine. But doing the kids like that, the kids should have a great relationship with both grandparents. CJ, even hell, even Nike. It should be a whole situation. If Kamari can do it, her kids can too. I'm just saying. And even with the situation with Nike, they don't know Nike. But I can guarantee you they don't, well, obviously now they don't like Nike, but they didn't like Nike before. Why? Because the situation between Kamari and Nike and Royalty and CJ, and those kids shouldn't have known about that either. Hey, Val. Yeah, you can't be putting kids in your business. They kids. What the kids gonna do? All the kids are gonna do is complain with you, back up create the echo chamber that you request, but they still have no power to do nothing. They really don't. It's have kids It had kids that would not care about what they get and about what the manga going through and through. They don't need to be standing up for nothing but them grades in school and what they gonna do in the next couple of years. Jalea is about to be 18, okay? And this is what I said to my niece. This is what I said to my sons. Y'all gonna be 18 in 2 to 3 years. I wish black people would stop telling their children they got time, because no, you don't. You got a lot of other cultures already got posters of what they child gonna be all in their room, whether it's scientist, auto mechanic, whatever. They already inbred it in them what they're gonna be when they become an adult, because you're teaching your child how to survive without you when they get older. So all this TikTok, unless she monetizing now and paying her bills from TikTok and YouTube, it's not gonna be popping for her. It's a TikTok, YouTube, uh, Facebook, Instagram, all of that is a business if you truly, truly, truly want to do it. Yeah, they not spoiled no more. And he was like, you want to try me, test it, then y'all get out. This is why I say I feel like she did say, my personal opinion, I feel like in my soul, okay, I feel like she did make that comment. That's my feelings on it. Because instead of addressing the situation, you leak the audio and then you cut it before you leak it. That don't make sense to me. That don't make a lick of sense to me. I don't see how that adds up. That's why, that to me, the point of her leaking the audio was to get the heat off of the situation where people like, wait a minute, did she make this comment? Did she not make this comment? Which she could have shut down by saying, hey y'all, I didn't say this shit. If that one comment, other than all the other comments that look like mine, were photoshopped. Just that one, whatever. He was unhappy in the house, but regardless of how unhappy CJ was, I promise y'all, regardless of how unhappy he would have stayed. He would have stayed. If royalty would have called him and made up with him that night and they would have just figured that out in the next couple of days, he would have been like, okay, let's fix it. Why? Because he's not gonna think about, and it's unfortunate because a lot of men do this. He's not gonna think about him and royalty as a person. He gonna as a relationship or a couple. He is gonna think about the kids. He is gonna think about how much it's gonna be different, as opposed for them being in different households or being in the same household. He didn't want the twins to experience the same situation he had with Kamari as far as them being distant wise. But she pulled his hand. He had no choice after that. But I guarantee you, he would have been willing to try just because of the kids. Yes, that's why they got into that argument. I done went through a whole rant and forgot what I was talking about ahead, and you just brought me back, Liddy. Thank you for bringing me back. You brought me back. I need that sometime. She broke the gate. Okay. She didn't tell him. A neighbor told him, which in itself, a lot of people like, oh, well, it's a gate. Even in the video, Jalea was saying, I was saying, no, it's not a big deal. It is a big deal because you're a Black family and a neighborhood in a community where you don't even know how people feel about you too much in that community. It could be some funny stuff going on, and they could use that as an excuse to get you out of there. You don't know. So as a unit, a unital front, you should be aware, like, oh, babe, I really fucked that gate up. Like, my bad. Not only did she not tell him, she denied it until he seen the video. And then wonder what, I don't know. Let me not say that. I don't know that 100%. I do know she didn't say nothing to him. That's what I do know. So let me stick to the facts. Scratch that last one part I said. She did not tell him about the gate. So when he found out from a stranger, which is his neighbor across the street, who just so happened to have the video, I could only imagine the embarrassment, him trying to take up for the situation, even though he don't know what happened. He apologizing and he going to go to the building and make that right. Royalty at that point could have apologized, but instead she antagonized him and made him feel like he was wrong. Now, she was wrong for that. Come on now. You done broke a gate. And everybody that's saying it's not a big deal, it's a gate. First of all, you don't know how much that damn gate costs. You don't know how the property feel about people damaging their property. That could have went bad. You know what I'm saying? And who wants to pay for a gate that could have been avoided? Okay, she did it, whatever. But you didn't even communicate that to this man. You don't respect this man to let him know he's supposed to be helping y'all, protecting y'all. He the man in the forefront, right? He's supposed to be the protector. You didn't even give him anything to guard himself for. He was like ambushed with this information. And we think that's okay. That's not okay. When you do something, regardless if you didn't, he gonna find out anyway. That was some kid shit. That was really some kid shit. That's something you expect a teenager to do, to break something or mess something up and then hide it under the cabinet and don't tell nobody, and somebody find it weeks later, or somebody in a, you know what I'm saying? It's not a grown adult thing to do. Like, what did she think CJ was gonna do? Bust her in her shit? You made a mistake. It is what it is. Apologize for it, take accountability of it, and then move on. She didn't do that. Instead, she just kept arguing with him about it because she didn't want him to talk about it anymore. And that's not right. No, they don't go to a lot of places that are fun. They don't. Did you say spicy? You know what, Alicia? I'm gonna need you to knock it off, girl. This, my father, he is a spicy, and we are not in a relationship anymore, and he do not like how we moving with him because my kids have my back. No, your kids should not be involved in that though. It's difficult. Like, I don't know what is it about Black women in society who feel like children should be involved in adult business, because you did choose this spicy man, okay? Just like I choose what I chose and I got the results of that. Life is about choice and trade-offs, baby. And sometimes we just make the wrong choices. But we don't involve the kids in our choice making, because at the end of the day, they still are a part of him, and they still gonna have his energy a little bit. I know sometimes you see them kids and they be doing shit like that dude, and you just be like, Lord have mercy. What the hell? But at the same time, it's not the kids' business. That was our shit. We did it. We signed that contract. We was making it clap. We thought it was popping at the time. It was a good idea at the time, and it just didn't work out. But the kids should not be involved in that in no shape or form. I promise you, because that will ruin their outlook on relationships when they get older. We're already putting our ideologies into them. We shouldn't be putting our negative ideologies in them as well, because we're still growing. In relationships, we grow. And the sad thing about a Pisces, they're the 12th sign of the zodiac, and they learn through their relationships. And that sucks ass. All of them. That, child, together. I wish, ooh, Lord. Mm. Pisces learn through their relationships. That's how they learn in life. And that's the unfortunate spot to be in. My heart go out to all of y'all, because goddamn. She because that was their dynamic. They break up, he go out, find somebody, they date, then they break up, it gets toxic, and then she got back together. The situation with CJ and Tata was perfect for her, because even though Tata was very pretty and she was young, she still was childish when it came to relationships with him and CJ. It was very toxic. Going to jail, knocking at his door at 3 a.m., just the real toxic shit that sometimes us young motherfuckers like, right? It was entertaining to CJ in the beginning, but then he was like, whoa, this is too much. And he liked Tata, but he wasn't for all that toxicity, right? He was just like, damn, I just got out of some shit that was turned up. So with all that drama with them trying to steal the card or not trying to steal the card or whatever hell happened with that, he fell right back in Royalty arms, and Royalty was just like, checkmate, bitch. I would have never done that. So where you at? Yes, y'all hit that like button. Hey, sweet pop. You know what, Richard? You know what? I ain't about to play with you today. He said, hey, nobody. Girl, she was giving away $1,000 and like a few people came. How you gonna turn down free money? That's crazy. A thou wow? Mm, a thou wow? Mm. Hey, Summer, how you doing? You know what? He would have been a fool to accept them back in the house, but he would have, because that's how a lot of men are. Oh, you know what, you guys? I don't know if y'all watch this TV show, but I watch a lot of HGTV just in case I get a bug up my ass and I just want to tear my house up. Because eventually I'm going to start renovating some more. But I like watching HGTV. I like Property Brothers, all that razzle dazzle. But who I do want to speak of, have y'all heard of this show called Flip or Flop? If you haven't, it's about a married couple named Christina and Tarek, who flips homes, right? About the sixth season, Christina, she done turned up and she done busted wide open and cheated on this man with, I think, a co-worker or one of the contractors or whatever they did. Marriage went to shit, right? All over TMZ, all over the tabloids. Y'all go Google it, look into it, okay? I think too, at one point he had cancer and he thought he was gonna die, and she was out there doing her. So they're getting a divorce. They divorced because of that. Do you know in season 6, I want to say the third or the fourth episode, their intro was, we got a divorce on page 6. Everybody heard the news. And then Tarek said, but we're going to make this money to feed our kids. And he was for real with it. And I said, well, damn. Well, why can't we do that? Why can't black people do that? We got to involve the kids and bring everybody into our emotions that would hear us instead of just yelling at our best friend for like 10, 20 minutes. We want to involve everybody in their mama, auntie, cousin, baby daddy, grandma, sister. And them, they said, you know what? She cheated. We had drama, but we doing this to feed our kids. That through, if I had a wig, it would throw it back. That's what I'm talking about. And she's the one who did it dirty. I think she's on her like third or fourth marriage now. And he married another chick from Netflix who's also a realtor. She's a baddie too. And they having a baby together. And they just moved on. And his ex-wife had a baby with somebody else. She's on her third or fourth marriage, but he not tripping off that. They still co-parenting. They still doing that. And he said that the line threw me. We're doing this to make money for our kids. We agreed. Like, that was it. I said, oh, I gotta respect that. I gotta respect him and her both for that. Now they was having a little, back and forth on the show, but at the same time, they still pulled it together for them kids. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, he stayed talking trash. Yeah, it's given she white and I don't like her. That's what it's given. Yeah, the recording backfired because nobody who's an adult is going to agree that it's okay to for children to go after the man of the house who paying all the bills, making sure they eat, making sure they have everything. He the first person. If y'all look at the videos of CJ, he's the first person checking them on what they're wearing when they step out. Do you notice that? Royalty don't care, and that's fine. Everybody's different, but CJ be like, "Hey, what shoes you got on? Don't wear that. Don't you want to wear the new ones? Those look better. Woo, woo, woo. Or wear this. Don't wear it." He does it with Kamari. He does it with all of the kids. Like he checks them on what they're wearing and their attire before they even step out. Yeah, it definitely backfired. What's up, Summer? I don't even know why they calling that woman names. They don't even know that woman. And she ain't never said nothing to them or did nothing to them. She just kind of just started dating CJ. So I know I said some things about royalty about how she was looking, but she did look like that. I'm just saying. The kids are living okay, but like I said before, yes, they are living in the house, but you should take your spouse and y'all should either drive somewhere or go to a room and have that conversation. It is possible. We need to learn conflict resolution as a people to be able to have these discussions with each other. It's our relationship. It ain't the kids' relationship. Shoot, they just the trophies of the situations. Even if they living in the house, we should be able to just say, look, let me talk to you. You got to learn how to communicate with this person. If they was good enough to have babies with, they should be good enough to try to figure out how to communicate. If they not, okay, then don't be in that situation. Leave it, but don't involve the kids. The kids shouldn't know anything about it. Whatever you need to do as the adult to make sure you're shielding and protecting your children from that is good. But even if they do see it, there was a video on Instagram where a lady said, if you guys fight in front of your kids, you make sure your kids see you guys make up and you guys make up in front of the children so they can see, okay, you guys are arguing, it's bad, but we made up, it's our relationship, we're trying to be whole as a people. It's just something where we have understanding. There's different ways to do it if you are going to have that in front of the kids, because sometimes you just get mad, but you got to have different things in place to make sure the children grow up in as much of a healthiest place as they can. Okay, because the world ain't shit. She then posts a new video today with the caption for clickbait, and the two girls who she exposed in the audio trying to paint her better picture. She posted a new video. I thought she was gonna let it go. Oh, mm, man, we just love playing in fire, don't we? Oh man, that's crazy. It do be sounding scripted when she be having the people talk. I can't believe she made another video. What? I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, she was telling it, and that's her feelings. But you got to have conversation with your kids. Like, look, this is like my adult relationship. Y'all may experience something like this, y'all may not, but this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. That's still your dad. He still has raised you. I mean, where's the respect? Oh, I hope she wasn't creeping with him. I hope she wasn't. I hope she wasn't creeping with him. That's crazy. Rico has two baby mamas. Oh Lord, the tea just y'all be adding the tea leaves, the peppermint leaves, the lavender. It just gets so much in the cup. She doing clickbait videos to try to monetize her stuff. Oh, my baby's so dramatic. She's just trying to get somebody in trouble. She doing a lot of videos that's clickbait. Oh Lord, y'all got daughters? Child, mine fight all the time for nothing. A Sag and a Scorpio. What the hell? Somebody come rescue me. Let me go to my garage. She's showing what CJ said. Yeah, she is confirming. It's confirming the text in the video. You can't blast nobody who's willing to tell their business. You just can't. All you do is re-say what they had already said. That's why it's best just to put yourself out there, because you be like, yeah, yeah, I know. It just that was a waste of time. That's how she broke that gate. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Everybody say it's cute for kids to express themselves and to talk to and all that other stuff, and that's cool and everything until they start talking to you like that. That's just like being a friend. It's cool when they your friend, but then they think they can fight you like they your friend. It's okay to have a healthy relationship with your kids, but you need to know that balance. Did you say making cupcakes with hot sauce in it? Okay, so I know I'm telling my age because I'm old child. But y'all watch, I don't, not all of y'all. Some of y'all young. But there's this movie called Free Willy where this dude had this cake and he put hot sauce on it. That's probably what that video is going to give me. I'm a pass. I'm going to try to stomach it, but I think it's going to be a hard pass for me. Has been telling to Jalea to do YouTube for money, and she has not done it yet. Nobody had to tell Kobe Bryant to go outside to go practice basketball. Nobody had to tell Nipsey to write his rhymes to make videos. Hell, I don't tell my son to go in his room and go in the studio and make his music. When you have a passion for something, nobody has to tell you to do it. You know what I'm saying? Which only solidifies the fact that CJ was the one putting the content out every day. He was the one doing it. They don't want to do it, and that's fine. But Jalea got a TikTok, she got an Instagram, and I believe she does have a YouTube, and she ain't posted one video yet. I think it was like in the beginning of January or something, a few months ago. Royalty was asking everyone, should she make a YouTube and you guys go subscribe to her? She has the subscribers, but she has no content. The first time they broke up publicly and they were at their grandmama house at that small apartment, she told her, don't you want to be a YouTuber? Don't you want to do this? Don't you want to do that? And she was like, she was a little, I don't know, because some kids just don't know unless they're exposed to a lot of things. A kid really not going to know what they want unless they're exposed to enough things, right? They have these conversations before. Leon hasn't posted anything really on Instagram. This is what I'm saying. Like, people who enjoy what they do are going to continue to do it. Like, even me, I'm not a YouTuber, but I do like helping people find a better way to resolve their issues. That's my thing. I'm not a therapist, but damn it, I done help quite a few people, and I like helping people see a different perspective on things as opposed to grab your torch and pitchforks. That's my thing. Everybody has their thing that they used to or that they come back to. Everybody has a talent that creeps up. There's a girl I know who work at a store. Every time I walk in that store, she's singing, and I feel like I'm at American Idol. And she has a very, very beautiful voice. And I'm like, dang, where your record deal at? She's at work because that's what she has to do, but working that job is not her passion. Singing is. Everybody has something within them that they love and that they enjoy to do. And that ain't one of them for Jalea. I'm sorry. That's not what she showed me. Yeah, they sent them the video crashing that gate. I know he was pissed. Yeah, she too grown. But she like her mama. Her kids be telling everything Leon told. Oh, so Leon told him about the gate. Okay. So that's why I can't believe that. I know everybody said that they like to make fun and clown that everybody is saying something wrong with Leon or whatever. They try to make fun of it, but y'all can't tell me that man, he been around that man 9 years and he don't feel something by being separated. She did it on purpose? Ooh, I don't know if she did it on purpose. It seemed like she did it on accident, but she got embarrassed, so she tried to cover it up and try to put the blame on him so he could make her feel better about her fuck ups. Because that's usually when Pisces be in their toxicity, sometimes they do that. Sometimes they can be dead wrong, but they'll flip something out on you and make you feel bad about some other shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, and now you're in the clear. I've seen that happen so many times with so many people. They get away with it too. And I'll be like, what? Did anybody see the video she posted damage done to the rental properties they had by those kids who older? Mm. No, you know what? Even with the SUV, when I seen that burrito in CJ car, was that in the SUV or was that in his Lambo? I think it was in his Lambo. It was like a whole burrito under the seat of his car. And he loved the fuck out of his car. Like, why would you do that? CJ said when she broke the gate, she told him I got money to fix the gate. Like, yo, what the yeah, she was not apologetic about that at all. So true because people could be watching how they live and they live happy and do not. Man, so many people, there's a lot of people out there who do not like seeing people do good. I personally, and I keep saying this, I personally feel like Royalty Mama is jealous of her. And Royalty was doing her thing when she was with CJ. Yes, it may not have been perfect. Yes, he was just dipping out and doing the most. But she was going places. She even took her mama places with her sometimes. Like she was really doing something. And I feel like deep down, not only did she miss her club buddy, which was Royalty, she was secretly jealous of her because she wanted that lifestyle. That's why she thinking a fake person want to bring her and Royalty to Europe for some money. She that gullible to think that because that lifestyle that Royalty had, she wanted. I don't care what nobody say. Exactly. The kids don't need to be defending nobody but the question that the teacher asked them with homework. What's up, Tori? How you doing? They don't need to defend nothing but homework. She should have been a little apologetic for that gate, though. I think things would have been better. What's up, Derek? You know what though? Watch, Jalea gonna turn some of that disrespect to her mama. Her mama gonna get a nice serving of that. What's up, boss lady? And you know what? And Pisces are very emotional. Y'all, I mean, y'all like any other water sign, but not really. Y'all got some shit. And the fact that y'all have to learn through y'all relationships drives me crazy. I think what royalty needs to do, she needs to sit back because she is a Pisces. She needs to evaluate what she learned from both relationships, whether it was positive or negative. Like, what did you learn from Jamie? Well, obviously, she learned not. Well, I can't say she learned not to get with Bloods. Is Rico from a set? We don't know yet. Okay, we gonna hold that. No. Well, maybe she learned. Uh, I don't know what she could have learned from Jamie because I don't know their dynamic. I don't know their relationship, but I know within that relationship there was something that she was supposed to learn. With CJ, there's something that she was supposed to learn as well. She needs to figure out what that is that she was supposed to learn from CJ in order for her to heal herself and move on, because Pisces learn through relationships. I know a lot of y'all been through some shit. Pisces have the worst relationships too. Y'all be having the most toxic shit on the planet because y'all have to learn from this shit. And that's fucked up. That is fucked up. I'm sorry that when I heard that, I was like, yikes. So she needs to figure out what is it about CJ she could have learned, whether it's negative or positive, with her emotions, what she's learned. Even right now, she needs to be learning. What she needs to learn at this moment is putting her ego and her hurt and pain and emotions aside from CJ and putting her children first. Because Pisces can, y'all can be the most giving people or the most selfish. It depends on the day. Okay. Oh no, he wasn't ready for Tata. First of all, Lexi, we don't even know what Lexi got herself up her sleeve because she's a Sag too. That fire, them flames, child. She did hate Tata, but once Tata started fucking up, she relaxed. She cooled down real quick. She was back to Miss Queen. She was gonna get hood with Tata. She was. Until she seen Tata fucked up, she said back, what I gotta do all the work for? He crashing and burning right now. She was laughing. She was just like, so it wasn't no point. Did he say Mrs. Patty Cakes? Ain't nobody got time to play. I love Flip or Flop too, but I'm telling you, they cleaned that shit up. They cleaned it up. He said, but now we know we have to do this together, to work together to support our kids. I was just like, I almost dropped my peppermint tea in my lap. Child. Alicia, there's a lot of women who are pregnant, not me, because I would never, but there's a lot of pregnant women who work out. There's this one chick, she worked out to the very end of her pregnancy. She was lifting barbells, she was doing, it's some women who do that, believe it or not. Go on YouTube, look at it. I know plenty of women, if they're athletic in the beginning, they do it throughout their whole pregnancy. And I can't stand their asses. I'm glad they do it. Do it for me, baby, because I wasn't about to lift not a nothing when I was pregnant. Okay, I was big and miserable. I didn't have nothing for nobody. All right, I ain't have a conversation. I ain't have nothing. Okay, not a nothing. But there are some women out there who can work out throughout their pregnancy. You can work out. Yes, you can work out while you pregnant. It's a lot of women who do that, who got a lot of discipline with their body, and some women need that. It doesn't harm the baby. Child, she wanted to paint the narrative that CJ was broke. She assumed he was broke and she wanted to capitalize on the fact that he was broke. And then when he showed her the opposite by really just saying, okay, this is what happened, since you want to blast it, this is my business, it backfired horribly. Yes, he did want to support her with her channel. I was hoping royalty did that. Okay, so the nigga not worth two dead flies smash. Okay, we get it. You don't like him. He's not the one for you. He's not your soulmate. He could be a twin flame. We don't know what the hell he is to you. We know y'all mad. We know y'all not together. But if he was willing to go back and forth with you in a channel, which he already showed you because you was able to question and answer your questions for your channel for him, he was willing to do that with you. They should have been on that flip or flop shit. Okay, they should have been just like Christina and Tarek. I think they just Christina and Tarek on Flip or Flop just ended their season. They just had a final season and they're not doing it anymore. But I'm telling you, right after that divorce, they kept them seasons going and they said, we're going to pay for their kids. Them kids are
older now. They're like teenagers and stuff like that. And then people that moved on. I think it's better. Like this is how a lot of other cultures win more than us, because b- b- black people as a whole, we are connected to this earth. It's something within us, and we're very reactionary people. We don't come for people, but when people come for us, it's on and popping. Okay, we're very reactionary based people. We need to learn how to stop being so reactionary to things that are done to us, and use different outlets to make that benefit us. Turn that, like I said, turn that pain into power. Okay, I watch that show all the time, and they straight up said we making this money for our kids. So everybody kind of got quiet. They didn't even talk about the divorce anymore. I mean, they went on talk shows and stuff. She didn't badmouth him. He didn't badmouth her, and he could have said a lot about that woman. He sure could have. She done sold the house on the show, and he was upset about it. Couldn't do nothing about it. And he let it ride. Like it was crazy. Yeah, she wanted the drama, and now she has it. And the drama, that shit is draining. Like it is sucking her dry. She don't need it. Yeah, they could. They're protecting her. They still protecting her, which is noble of them. They're still protecting her. They could say so much. It's so many things, but this is why they're not saying anything. Not only does D'Lo respect the kids, and not only does CJ respect and love the kids and love his kids, if he really, really tarnished royalty's name and nobody fucked with her because they was like, whoa, you doing too much, you need to chill, she would not have a way of monetizing her YouTube. She would not have a way to have money. She would have to do something different. So she would probably have to go get a job and work somewhere, fast food, or do some janitor work or something like that, back to where her old thing, the way she made her money, and she won't be home with the kids as much. You still need the mom around. You still, you know what I'm saying? You still need the nurturing side of a mother and the balance of a father, but you still need the mother around. So they could really drag her in the mud, but that's not going to help them either. Jalea is off the chain. Okay. I'm telling you, two-piece in a biscuit. Hey, everyone, he does, but she makes sure he has on labels. Labels of what? One T page, man. I've heard them call Lexi the bride of Chucky. I heard them call Nike a rooster. I heard them call her. They just went in on them, like they just stole CJ from them. It was really weird. But I'm not even gonna lie. I do have a video where I did say she did look like the corpse bride, but she did the way she was looking. But any other day, I'll say, she had that outfit on. She was cool. But she did look like the corpse bride that day. She was just too skinny. And I don't know if that's from stress or from something else, but it was not popping at all. Or lack of food, because the way I see her stretch them taco meat, I ain't never in my life seen somebody stretch that little bit of taco meat in my life. That little bit of taco meat through all them people. That's a skill. Cause what? Child, I looked at that pan. I said, my husband was like, did she make like meat and then she made like some more meat and then put that meat to the side because she got one pan? I said, no, I think that's just all the meat. And we sitting there watching it. We like, that meat ain't gonna fit all in there. No, she fit. Everybody got a taco, baby. She stretched the fuck out of that taco meat. I was like, God damn. I got, you know what? Anyways, I have my kids is greedy. I feed them little bitty tacos. I don't know what's gonna happen. The woman calling Lexi out are mad. Another black man went to a white. Okay, so here's my thing on this. I love black love. I support black love. I support black families. At the end of the day, black families is a way for us to get out of the situation that we are in at this point in time in society. But if for whatever reason it's not working, even with black women being with white men, if it's not working with the people that you want to connect with, that's a part of you, you can't get mad when they just say, you know what, let me try something new. Let me do something different. I'm always dating black girls. I'm always getting this type of result, or I'm always dating black men. I'm getting this type of result. I feel like as long as the person doesn't bash, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got those black men who would just bash black women because they with a white girl. It's totally unnecessary. Like, why? What are you doing? Like, because to me, if you bash a black woman because you are with a white woman, that only tells me that the white woman was the second option because of the behavior of the black woman, but the black woman is what you truly wanted. That's all it tells me. But if a guy just decides, you know what, I'm gonna try something different, it didn't work out, and don't say anything dissing or disrespecting a black woman, okay, he wants to try something different, or he either has that preference of white women. But if they say a peep, even with black women, if you gotta say something about a black man to be with a white man, the black man was your first choice. But since it didn't work out, or you didn't select the right person that you felt like was right for you, or whatever the case may be with that situation, the white man was your second choice. You just chose the white man because he was easier to deal with than the black man that you choose. So that's just my opinion on that. Lexi has an Italian face. When she said she was Italian, I was like, it makes sense. She definitely looks it. They could have a conversation in one of many cars away. Girl, I told you, I said the other live, me and my husband to get in a car, park in the middle, either in the park around the corner, or we just drive around and we have a discussion. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. She ain't got no choice now to allow Lexi to be around them kids. She don't have a choice now. Now it's not an option now that they go into court. So okay, so everybody talking about the video of cleanup on aisle 6 is missing. Does anybody know where that video is at? Now, I'm not tripping on it because I know that Nike has a copy, I know CJ has a copy, and I know D-Lo has a copy. Everybody gonna keep their receipts. But swiping it off the internet, that's very interesting. Hey, my fellow Cancer, how you doing, madam? Yep, she did. She needed something to keep it going. She needed that coin, and she needed an anchor baby, and she got two of them. You know what? I'm not about to play with you. Did you say an unstable water bug? You know what? You know what? I'm not about to play with y'all on here today. I'm not playing with y'all today. Did she? What? You know what? I'm. I don't like him and Lexi is cool for now. I just think everything was rushed, but you never know. Hell, I mean, at one point we used to be betrothed to people and then married a nigga the next day, didn't know who he was. So I don't know. The video was called Revenge Time. Girl, you know what? What? Y'all playing with me right now. No, y'all fucking with me. Y'all are fucking with me. No, it wasn't. For real. It's, you know what? Did she mention the seminar? Oh my God. You just cannot help people. For real. Mm. Okay, so the CJ on 32 situation. I thought CJ on 32 was an Aries. He was a Gemini. Makes even more sense than the Aries. Because Geminis, boy. One thing about Geminis, though, I will say this. I don't know how D-Lo feels because D-Lo's also a Gemini. And you know what? I always get confused on the air signs, right? I can point out an air sign, but I always get them mixed up. I could have sworn before I found out D-Lo was a Gemini, I just knew he was an Aquarius. He was just giving me the Aquarius vibes, honey. But I always get the Aquarius, like I know they're air signs, and I'm always correct that they're air signs, but for some reason I get the wrong one. Like the lady that teaches our Zumba class, I just knew she was a Gemini. She was an Aquarius. I was like, okay, you can tell because Gemini's air signs, they cut their feelings off real quick. You're gonna get a blank stare or something. They're not gonna be in the conversation wholeheartedly with you all the time because they just don't care. They don't care. If you piss off a Gemini to the point where a Gemini do not fuck with you no more, you fucked up. So as far as CJ on 32 and CJ go, CJ on 32 don't care. They can make up tomorrow, but it's really up to CJ. I'm gonna be honest with you, because CJ on 32s does not care. He don't. He'll be cool with CJ if CJ make it cool, but CJ probably won't because he's an Aries. But and they stay loyal to who they fuck with for real. If they fuck with you, they fuck with you. But see, if CJ hit him up and he rectified that, CJ on 32 will good, because it's hard to really piss a Gemini off where they don't fuck with you. If you do that, if you really get a Gemini to the point to they don't fuck with you anymore, which is really, really hard to do, then goddamn, you ain't shit. Cause Geminis forgive everybody for no goddamn reason. No reason at all. So let me see. Pancake don't like Lexi because he lost control. Yeah. Child, I got two. And I'm just like, I don't like neither one of y'all right now. Y'all just not my friends. They just turning up. Oh yeah. So when is Leon's birthday? Is it this weekend? Is it this weekend? What weekend is it? Oh man. That's what I'm saying. You got to keep putting these videos out if you want to. If you got 1.4 million followers and they can watch it and they view it, you can get some coin from it. I don't know what she doing with that. That's why I said she not a YouTuber. That's not her thing. She is. You know what? She moving too fast. She desperate for money. She's trying to pull from here, there, and there, and there. She's trying to pull from different avenues, but that's not really her lane. Like I said, there is plenty of YouTubers out there like Beat Face Honey and Sandra Deluxe. They do makeup, they do all types of stuff. Royalty could be right in that lane. And then they start selling lashes. Jackie, she went ahead and went full throttle. She in stores now. Like y'all know who I'm talking about. Like, come on now. Them women that's on the other channel be feeding. I don't know what's wrong with those women. I don't know if it's a trauma bond situation. There's a chick on here named Sophie, and she really wants me to understand how fucked up CJ is. And I get all of that. I understand from Royalty's perspective, CJ is a bad guy. We get that. But where do you go from here as a woman? It's about empowering yourself and making yourself a better person, not holding on to what CJ has done. She remedied that by moving out the house. Okay, she like, where do you go from here? Like, you don't just say, okay, so let's say everybody say fuck CJ, we don't like CJ, he did that to her, whatever the case may be. Now what? And that's the part that they keep missing me at. But y'all don't know how it feels and not know. Come on now. Regardless on how it feel, where do you go to grow to get out of that shit? People need to stop holding on shit that does no longer serve her, him or her or them. That don't serve Royalty at all. Her posting this clickbait video, she know people are there for the drama. You should not want people to come to see you for the drama. You should want people to come see you for you. You should want people to come see your kids for you, not for the drama. You posting that, you know they coming for the drama. They not coming for no education. They ain't coming for nothing else but the drama. That's why you put in the clickbait videos. You can't put Royalty's big birthday bash because only a couple of thousand of people watched it. And that's why I say she doesn't win in that area, because how long is people gonna be invested in this beef? After they say, you know what, it's old, I'm gonna go do my life now, I'm not worried about it anymore. How long are people going to be investing in this beef? Once the courts are involved and everything settles, they're not going to have anything. The fact that she say, "Oh, when they leave CJ, he won't have any money." Child, first of all, I don't even know why she would want CJ to not have no money. Don't she got kids that she needs to take care of? Like, what? I wish the fuck I would. Don't she got kids that need to be taken care of, and you want this man to lose his money for what? Yeah, she made the app to make money, but she only showed that she felt like her most prized possession is her body, and it's not. People can see females in bathing suits anywhere for free on Google. Hell, you can see it on TikTok, and they actually shaking their ass. Like, you can see so much. In order to sell yourself as a person, you first of all, you have to be yourself. And second of all, people have to know you as that. And then your channel is supposed to be a child channel. So who are you selling these pictures to? CJ channel was a kid channel, right? And granted, a lot of those kids have grown, but there's still little children who watch it. So that's why even when he does what he does, he still can't be too grown about it. You get what I'm saying? He still got to make it still kiddish. He still got to have his daughter there too, because he can't go full throttle adult just yet, because kids are still watching. So who is royalty's audience? If it's the single women who have similar trauma bonding with you, they don't want to buy no pictures of you in no damn bathing suit. So if that's the case and those are your audience, write a book about moving past somebody that you felt like was narcissistic or whatever or what have you. Make a success story right now. She's writing her story, and the story that she's writing is detrimental to her. It's not detrimental to CJ, and that's all I'm saying. Like, you could be changing things, like, and if your audience is with kids, vlog your children more. But again, you done told them you don't have to be in a video with CJ, so now they're not really doing it with you. Jalea's doing it a little bit, but not that much. Nation is doing it a little bit, but all Nation does is bake, and Nation can do a whole lot more. She's very animative. She does a lot, right? So, instead of doing stuff on Swag It, take them to the track meets actually there. Not everybody want to go to a whole different site to go see everything. Because if that was the case, she would delete YouTube altogether. I'm just saying. She keep posting subliminal messages in her titles. Yeah, because that she know everybody gonna come from the drama. Everybody's coming, and the drama is who? The drama is CJ. So who are they going for real? They're going for CJ. They're not going for her. They're going to see what she is going to say about CJ, which is still connected to her ex, which is not building herself individually. Do you see where I see that's a problem? I don't understand why the people who support royalty don't see how detrimental this is to her. They just want to focus on CJ. You can focus on CJ, but why you staring at CJ? All the, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody really focusing on royalty. They just focusing on what she gonna say about CJ, which means the subject of the matter is who? CJ. When do we get to see nothing but royalty? Royalty, she see, if I had the everything crashing in on me, I'd be like, fuck it. My next vlog will be dropping off the kids to their daddy house. Fuck everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they still have to live amongst each other as co-parents until them kids are 18. And even after that, they might have to go to weddings, they might have to go to whatever events, and they have to coexist with each other. That's just a lifetime commitment at this point. So I would have been like, boom, vlog, taking the kids to their daddy house, meet up with CJ, finally got to meet Lexi apologized to my mama. It would have been all types of content. Let's get this money, honey. First of all, everybody will be like, okay, she really grew up as an adult. She's doing her. She's not even stunting. She's really trying to be free. To me, that's setting yourself free from the drama and the bullshit. She's holding on to it like a disease. Like, she's just holding on to it. It's not beneficial. CJ was one bring all YouTube. Yeah, he was. You can tell he was. Okay, you could tell he was. Yes, the courts is going to grant CJ his rights. They really are. He didn't pay for a high attorney. He gonna get his just due. But she not even, the views are not as high as CJ's. So obviously it wasn't just the kids that people came to see. And CJ would joke with them and would clown with them. And a lot of times they were quiet. Not a lot of times they weren't really saying much. They were smiling, shaking their head, yes, and they were enjoying the festivities around them. But he was the one talking. That's who you saw through the majority of the vlog. So if the kids made the channel, then royalty should be having over 1 million views. That video alone with Funny Mike should have just went over the top. It should have been at 4 6 million. The numbers that they run, right, didn't even get close. Okay, it didn't even get close. It's like, did you even pinch the bitch? No, it didn't get close. Child, I don't know what that brother's doing, but sitting on his ass, Lord. Yeah, and it shows in their behavior. You can People say that if you don't read people and you take people for their word every time, that's a problem. I'm gonna need whoever doing that to fix that today. Leon should not be around so many women all the damn time. That's gonna do so much to him mentally, and it's not even funny. And the brother is not top notch. Okay, so oh, I hope she didn't. I hope she didn't expose them boys to all that. I know she was out there having it. Y'all remember that little boy on that? He was like, when he was like, y'all was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. He had on glasses. He said, y'all was having it. That's what she knows she was out there having it. He said, you ain't got no TV in your room. Yeah, royalty was having it. That's what she was doing. She was out there having it. Something was going on. It was some type of something going on for her to be hitting gates and not telling people. Yeah, she did. Somebody said that she did a business during the pandemic and she stopped because she was making sales. Excuse me, that was one of my best years. I sell so much stuff because people was at home. Like that was like they bought all my candles, they bought a bunch of stuff. Like I'm confused on how she didn't capitalize on that. And on top of that, um, there were PPP loans too. So, well, you would have to have a business prior to that too to get the PPP loan. So, I guess that's different, but it's so many things that helped. I don't know. The pandemic was good to me. I'm sorry. I don't know what she did or didn't do. I personally feel like she didn't advertise enough because I didn't see it. Well, he what he did was he made a business deal. He was selling part of his stuff, and it actually looks like a business loan, and then he just paid it back. And it looked like it's almost paid up from what he showed us. So she didn't really show nothing. Her content is a little dry. It is a little dry. Hey, Free T. I'm waiting for I'm waiting to see if PJ and Des come because I really want a panel. I already got the link for them to join. And I we can get up on here and we can all talk about this shit because we as a people got to do better than, well, them as a people, because I'm pretty sure we all doing just fine because we are agreeing that we need to be adults about this shit, but we need to help others get their life together because that ain't it. Now, where was I in the comments? Okay. Yeah, she ain't got no money. And that's okay. But girl, I'm telling you, there's so many ways to save money and there's so many ways to make money. If you don't take y'all could go to YouTube right now. Okay. There is a lady named Couponing with Tisa. Okay. And Hey, I'm D. They be showing me how to get the licks on these deals, honey. I'd be all up in the stores like, okay, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. Okay, City Mama couponer. I'm telling you, it's so you can save on that laundry detergent, all that other stuff. And they don't just do that. They do clothes. Like right now, Kohl's, oh my gosh, Kohl's. You can get Adidas shoes and Nikes and all that other stuff for like $15, $13. I'm not even bullshit. I haven't even took my ass to Kohl's. I need to quit playing. And they're having like a 50% off of already clearance items. So all the Nike gear and Adidas gear and stuff that they have up there, that's usually like $23, that's already on clearance, they go down to $8 to $6. Who the hell don't want to save money like that? Like she can go do that. Like when she go to Target and she purchase certain items, you can coupon at Target. Like you don't have to fake the funk. Even rich people who got money still want to save money and cut costs on things. You better get it together. Go to school for something. What do you like to go to school? Maybe you go to cosmetology school and you vlog that. Yeah, he wanted the mom and she just pushed him on her. I know I think part of the mom feel like, damn, I should have just stuck with CJ. I would have been rich right now. Yeah, instead of apologizing. You can't tell that to no man. When you tell something like that to a man, they not gonna respect you because they're gonna be like, wow, bitch, you just can't even say I'm sorry. Like nothing. Just fix it. I do believe her mama is jealous of her. Let me tell you why. Women, there's a female now that's on TikTok who tells her story about how her mom used to put her in the same position for her to experience it. You may not see it as harsh, but there's these women who want their daughters to have similar. You got two types of mothers. You got the mothers who want their daughters to have more than them, and then you got the mothers who don't. You don't want the daughters to have more than you. I think she is secretly jealous. When she was with CJ, the mom was a little bit jealous. She wanted that lifestyle too. She couldn't have the full throttally. You think if royalty mama could have a man to take care of her, which she seems to be obsessed with anyway while she on that internet, she's still trying to find her a rich man. She's still trying to find her a rich man. You think for 1 second if she had the opportunity to get her a rich man, she wouldn't go for it? She wanted the life royalty had when she was with CJ because she knew that she can go travel, do all this, that, and the third. Girl, you better understand something. Some women don't just because they your mama don't mean all the time that they like you like that. She want royalty to do good, but she don't want royalty to do better than her. If she really cared about what her daughter well-being was, she would have did a little bit better than her. She wouldn't have put her out at 16 when she got pregnant. She would have took her in and gave her better guidance. Because the reason why royalty got pregnant is because she was missing something within that household. It could have been her father, or it could have been the dynamic between her and her mother. If some women feel like if they can't control you, they don't want you to be around. And her mom wants to control her. And in my opinion, if you want to control somebody, there's some envy in there. There's some jealousy in there. You can't tell me no different. You cannot tell me no different. She want to control that girl. That's why she's in the predicament she is now. And now she got her best friend now. Now she got her friend back. You look at all of royalty's mama's photos, it ain't nothing but royalty. With she got a couple of her sons in there, and then she got her single mama on there. Like, come on, are we not paying attention? I need y'all to. I believe that the mama is jealous. I believe that if she doesn't see a man in the household through her life, why should royalty have one? I feel like it's a jealousy thing there. I really do. Hey, Miss Cancer, I'm a Cancer too. How you doing, girl? Okay. She was happy about it because she wanted some of that money. Not a one video. If Jalea was gonna be on it, she would already been doing stuff. I mean, you can go to the mall with your friends and vlog that. I know she is. I know she like, damn. Oh Lord. Oh well, isn't that a promising individual? Ugh. I don't know what's with the toxicity. And he was just doing that just to give her money to put something in her pocket, because he felt like, she didn't took care of me or let me stay with her, because it wasn't royalty spot he was staying at. It was at his mama's. You know what? And that's what I be telling people. They be like, royalty do got money. I'm like, money where? And this is what a lot of people in general, you got some people who are super 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 private, right? But you got those people who like to floss. Royalty has been flashy since the day her and CJ came up. Okay, she been posting, she been having, oh, this is my lifestyle, loving it, living it. She been posting, doing her, she likes the flashy shit. So why she gonna stop now? Okay, well, I mean, shit, if the good outweighs the bad, ain't no relationship gonna be perfect at all. But as long as you can communicate and work that out. But I do know that you Pisces, y'all learn through y'all relationships. It's something that man is teaching you through that relationship right now. Exactly. That was her club buddy. That was her club buddy. Yep, you can work out pregnant. Lexi said, I will not be a big bitch pregnant. I will not. She said, I refuse. I just let it go. Yeah, she promised that intro. I was so mad about that intro. I almost broke my TV. I just walked off. Cause I'm like, my husband, he ain't shit. Cause he was like, yeah, he said that's what women like her do. He said they'll big up some shit. And then when you finally see it, you be like, this some bullshit. He said, I'm telling you, women like her do that all the time. I'm like, shut up. He had me crying. Yep, she left too soon. There's another female, she left too soon out of a situation, that in my personal opinion, and I love, don't, this is no shade. I love me some Tamar Braxton. I really, really do. I think she is fucking hilarious. But I think she left her husband too soon. I feel like she left her husband at the top of her game. And as soon as she left him, for whatever the reason was, I think it was domestic. He bit her finger or some weird shit like that. Whatever the situation was, she left him too soon because she kind of fell off. Like, we was watching Family Values. She was going on tour. She was doing all this stuff. And then I don't know what happened after that. Was she on water slides? You know what? See, I when I was pregnant with my youngest son, I took my older boys to Knott's Berry Farm, and I didn't get on one ride because I was so nervous. But yes, y'all hit that like button. He made that channel for the kids. Yeah. But that's what I said. If Royalty was really real about her stuff, if she was really legit, if she was really legit about her stuff, she would like delete the channel, and when she delete channel, she make her own channel. She would make her own, like, make your own channel and grow your own followers with the content that you like to do that's pure of you. That's all I'm saying. What's up, Robin? How you doing? Okay, like, I'm just saying, like, cause my son, he has a YouTube channel, but he can't go live. He can't do a lot of stuff. YouTube don't play that, so he hasn't really posted anything. But he has videos on there. Child, what's up, Charlena? Child. I don't believe in women having babies to one up another woman, and I don't think Lexi did it intentionally. But Lexi did not take the necessary precautions to prevent herself from getting pregnant. So I think secretly she may have wanted that. I'm just saying, but I don't agree with her doing that. But that's her life, honey. Oh, I don't even get. It's definitely going to be less than a year. It's going to be less than a year. I said in a couple of more months. Yeah, I don't see no nutritional nothing. I ain't seen not a vegetable on a plate yet. Girl, you done said a mouthful there. Yeah, they did. Yeah. But CJ and I have an announcement to tell us. Oh my gosh, I hope they show an ultrasound. If they don't show an ultrasound, I'm gonna need a break because that's too much. Yeah, I ain't seen a vegetable at all. Yeah, that's on them. That's your choice, honey. Oh Lord, she high because she trying to escape. Okay, so y'all know she's a Pisces, right? When Pisces first experience a lot of the stuff they experiences, they already have a karmic battle with escapism, and the majority of them, because not all of them, some of them just lazy, but the majority of them, they have all these creative ideas that they want to put in play, but it's so much that they never follow through with anything. They don't move, but they have a lot of good shit in their head. So they need like earth placements or fire placements or even other water placements to balance it out for them to follow through with it, or else they just don't have a whole lot of nothing. In retrospect, the creativity of her lifting her crown was cool, but it still was giving you still worried about that nigga. That's just my opinion. But she's so embedded in it, she can't get out of it. But she's escaping by smoking. That's her band-aid right now. She gotta be high because it's not for her to be high to have fun anymore. It's just for her to escape. She's trying to escape the best way she can. And she trying to put on a face. But if like when you watch CJ's videos, there's a few of them that he's high in, but there's like one, but the majority of videos I be seeing him high in is when other people record him. When he's recording himself, I don't see him high a lot. But she be high like lit a lot. I can't explain that one. I don't agree with that at all. I think that was a hot mess. And I feel like she did do it, even though everybody trying to claim it's some bullshit Photoshop. I just don't believe that one comment was Photoshopped out of all the comments. I can't believe that. That's really weird. She get them in line. I just want to see the long term, but they do keep their stuff private. They Lexi doesn't like cuz like with Tata argued, everybody gonna know about it because I mean she done got arrested. It's just been a hot mess of this and that to the point to where it got to the vlogs. But Lexi will probably walk away, drive off, go somewhere, and then cool her head. Like she's more lax with it. Now she not gonna let him push her over. She gonna cuss his ass out, but she not about to go there with him. Oh Lord, yeah, that's why I'm afraid to go over there. I don't want to go over there looking. I mean, if y'all saying it's a nothing burger, I don't want to waste my time. Mm, mm. Them kids ain't eating like that. It's not always the behavior of the black woman. Okay, so I had this conversation with my friend today. Okay, because we were having a conversation and she was talking about how a lot of these black men that she dealt with wasn't shit. And I asked her, well, what did they daddy say? And she was like, you know what? None of them had a daddy. So now I'm not saying this for all because there's some men and women who are in two-parent households and they still turn out to be not shit, right? But the majority of the time, a lot of these single men who ain't shit come from single mothers. And some of the single mothers just can't get control of those boys. Uh, there's a point in time where a teenage boy hits his growth spurt and he may even become stronger than you. How do you stop him from doing his shit that he's doing if all your life you've been yelling at him, trying to deal with him, trying to build him up as a man as much as you can with your feminine energy? That's not going to work. This is why some guys go to the military. This is why some guys surround themselves with other men to develop their masculinity. A lot of those fuck boys, the majority of those fuck boys out there either come from single mother homes or married homes whose mom have son husbands. Okay, y'all need to pay attention to the pattern. If that's a son husband or a mama's boy, that ain't it. It ain't none of your business what that mama and her son got going on. You leave that relationship alone because it ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay, unless the mama love you. And even then, sometimes she still don't know how to get out of that. So oh, and this is what you have to come to realize in order for you to grow when you get with some of these black men who ain't shit. What is it in you that are attracting those type of men? That's what I had to do with myself when I was with all the exes that I had. One day I was like, damn, bitch, what's wrong with you? Why you getting all these mama's boys, emotionally unstable men, like just crazy as hell, just not wrapped tight at all. And I had to look at myself. I said, what the hell am I doing to keep attracting these weirdos? What's wrong with me? Girl, I had to have a whole re-examination of myself. I had to have a spiritual awakening, all that, okay? I had to just dig deep within and said, okay, there is something that you are doing that telling these type of men that it's okay to talk to you. Because there's a lot of women out there that walk past men, and men, they won't even, they won't whistle, they won't holler, they won't talk to them because they're so intimidated by the woman. They know she is so much out of their league, they won't say shit to her. So what are we doing as women to attract these ancient men? And the same with the men. What are you doing to attract these ancient bitches? Like what's going on? We gotta start taking accountability somewhere because we can't control what the man does. That's why I say with royalty, you can't control what CJ do. You can only control what you do at this point. So the ball is in your court to show people what you're made of. And at this point, she ain't really showing much. I don't think it was a black or white thing. I think it was about him being allowed to be a free spirit. Man, fire signs don't like to be controlled at all. Like, don't even try. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let them do them. And a lot of times when they want to be free, it's not to be free to cheat. They just like to go do shit. I like to say for fire signs, they like what I call attention. Okay, they want space and attention. You got to know that balance with the weird motherfuckers. Okay, because one minute they want you to be all cuddly, buggly, boo, boo, boo with them, and the next minute, when you go home, you just gotta know. Like my daughter and my son, sometimes they want my attention, and they want my attention right now. Okay, I ain't got no say so. But then other times, I don't see them. Where the hell they at? Oh, they don't want to be up under me now? Okay, whatever. Whatever. Hey, Amanda, you know what? she just needs to sit her high ass down. Oh, yeah, you can't be promoting fighting up on here. They got it somewhere, though. They still got that shit on Twitter. I can guarantee you that. You know what they talk about what Lexi don't have. Lexi is a different type of person. Okay, Lexi got inheritance money. She got money from somewhere, from somebody, and they keep talking about OnlyFans or something. I don't think that's it. She talking about she lived on the hills all her life. That sound like old money to me. I don't sound about that new money. Oh, if he ended up marrying Lexi, then she really, really turned him around. Lexi do be cooking. Italians love to cook. The whole point of it was Jalea getting revenge from when Royalty made them drink the Kool-Aid, and it wasn't really Kool-Aid, it was a prank. Oh, they going back to pranks? They going back to I think the prank era is kind of over because I don't know. Like, I know people still watching Funny Mike, but just Funny Mike do a lot of pranks. I don't know. Girl, CJ on 32's. Uh, child. Did you say that? You know what? You know what? I'm not even gonna bullshit. You Aquarius do be minding your own fucking business. Y'all really do. It's a rarity where you can come across a toxic ass Aquarius, but Aquarius is cool. Once you get past, it's always an awkwardness with an Aquarius, right? Because they don't know if they really truly want to speak to you because they know in about 10 more minutes you're gonna get on their nerves, but they're very sweet people. They just don't like nobody. But they cool. They like people, but they don't like people. It just depends on the day. That's all I'm saying. But Aquarius is cool as shit. I don't have too many issues with Aquarius. Let me take that back. My issue with Aquarius is y'all lie about the smallest shit. Y'all don't do big lies. Y'all do like little bitty lies, like lies that if you knew it was a lie, you wouldn't even care. That shit is irritating. Just because y'all don't want to ruffle no feathers or just have issues, y'all be just trying, y'all just want to, I think it's because y'all just want to be left alone. But damn, what, what, like, did you move that cup? No. Just because you just don't want any more problems after that. You'll just walk away and you go back in your little corner minding your business. Stop doing that shit. That shit. That shit. Geminis always see the other person's side. And a lot of times water signs do that too, but not as bad as Geminis. And Geminis will ride for the wrong person for the wrong reasons. I think Sagittariuses and Geminis, Leos, and do I want to say Capricorn? Maybe Capricorn. No, not Capricorn. Okay, so the other ones, they seem to have friends around them that really don't like them for real. I don't know what that shit is, but they really do be having people like that around them. And I think the reason why Geminis get into it with people is because, I mean, they raw when they talk shit. They're funny as hell. But I think when they see the other person's side and they say that they don't ever do it right. They're just as blunt as fire signs, honestly. But when you loud and wrong, it just don't go the right way all the time. It just don't be fitting. It just be what it be. I'll just be like, what? Can you pick a side? But they will see good and evil in anything. And you got to understand that with them. Like they don't ever want to just make it bad, bad, bad for that person. They're like, just give a bitch a break. Aquarius is there. Okay, so y'all do have an emotional side, but there is, when I say like a small little peephole of people that can see it, if you don't see a Aquarius emotion, they don't trust you. That's what it is. But if you see an Aquarius's emotions, they trust you. That's so rare because they don't trust nobody. I mean, nobody. But when they do, which is a rarity, I don't think Aquariuses should be emotional. I think they do great when they're not, because when they are, when I tell you a hot mess, have y'all ever seen an emotional Aquarius? It's very rare. They have to be able to trust you to see that. But child, I like y'all when y'all just don't have the feelings for it. I'd rather that. But y'all take on a lot and y'all don't give a fuck after that. Y'all just take it in stride and move on and ignore the person and walk past the motherfucker like it's just Thursday. Y'all don't care about shit. Y'all just like, fuck it. Just let me live. Fuck everybody. I'm done. CJ gonna be blunt. CJ gonna tell you the truth. TJ on 32's was never real. His friends, to be honest. I mean, he's a Gemini. They always gonna see both sides and always gonna try to put shit in perspective when nobody asked them to. And that's why they be getting into it with everybody. Cause they be like, nigga, who asked you? Whose side you on? I'm on your side, but I'm not gonna do because they like to be individuals too. They don't want to feel like people are controlling them. It's so much shit that goes on with a Gemini. I can't even tell you. And CJ on 32 moved on like nothing happened. Okay, this weekend. Ooh, it's not the 21st yet. It's the 18th. Mm, well, we'll see what she do. I mean, shit, it might be popping. I think CJ do want to do something for Leon, but at the same time, he's guarded because of the treatment. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so I did see where she cleared up with Leon's birthday. So if she cleared that up with Leon's birthday, why couldn't she clear up the Kennedy situation? I'm so confused on that. I hope she do. What? She started, I'm gonna get me some Nike merchandise. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. I'm gonna get me some. But she can't, I hope she does PRP and not Nike, because Nike, the Nike brand in general, they ain't shit. They will just sue her just on GP because some of these businesses just don't give a fuck. Did you say, you know what? Ain't nobody about to play with you, Deontay. I don't even want no damn pancakes. I'm actually about to get ready to go to the gym, y'all. You know, I gotta go 5 times a week. I don't see at all where it's helping, but I'm healthy. CJ's not a bad person. He just, um, he just liked exploring other people's cat. He had friendly penis and he just needed to tone that down a little bit. But she stayed knowing that he was giving up the goods to everybody. You know, when you see that type of shit, and that's a no go. Okay, I'm telling you, I exactly. They're gonna get tired of that. They're gonna get tired of the drama content. They're gonna get tired. Nike's doing it organically. So if you see Nike doing it organically, building her brand, getting her passport, about to travel, doing her, um, I mean, of course you're gonna get jealous, but don't get jealous. Join them, bitch. Like, come on, what you doing? You know. But you know what? If she can't have them back, just do better. Fuck it. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, it's the same old thing. I'm telling you, when I start vlogging, I ain't doing no cooking videos. First of all, I don't even like fucking cooking. Okay, I only cook because my husband like my food and my kids like my food, but I don't like doing it at all. So you will not be seeing no cooking nothing from me. Cause what the fuck? I'm not a person that like to cook. I just don't. That's just me. The only way royalty would get some views without clickbait is to redeem. That's what I'm saying. She needs to just redeem herself. Look, y'all, I fucked up. I was doing too much. Forgive a nigga. We're forgiving people. Okay, let them man see his kids. Start doing your content. She was talking about people making OnlyFans and then she make passes. Passes is OnlyFans cousin. Okay. That's just the same thing. I can go to passes.com right now and sign up as a creator and sell pictures of my feet or whatever fuck. Like it, anybody can do it. Anybody in the chat room can do it. You go to passes.com and it asks you, do you want to be a creator or do you want to be a subscriber or whatever? And you choose that and you move on. Like that, she said on launch, like it was a partnership when. Anyway, let me just mind my business. I'm gonna just leave that alone. Yeah, that's crazy. And that's gonna create so much separation anxiety. That girl love her daddy. I just don't get it. Yeah, she gotta bring something. I said the other day, she eats, sleep, and breathes CJ because she wants him to fail so bad, and she's so focused on it that she's not moving. She's not thriving. You gotta do something else. That's what I said. That's why I said go over there, vlog it. Y'all taking my kids to see and I make a joke about it. Fuck it. They already talking shit. About to make my kids go see they daddy and they stepmama. Boo boo boom. Have them motherfuckers up at the thing. What? Like, come on, let's get this money. She better take a chapter out of Flip or Flop. Okay, get that Flip or Flop money. I'm telling you. No, she don't. Everybody like, I keep telling her to get a lawyer. You keep telling her, and she not doing it for a reason. She's gonna. I think after the 21st, though, she's gonna get some type of lawyer. She's looking. She's looking to see if she can find something that she can afford. I can guarantee you that. Nike did not do her like I thought Nike was gonna do her, but at the same time, it don't matter if she beat royalty to a pope. Royalty still seem like the type that'll talk shit after the fact. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, it's the royalty show, and it shouldn't be. It should be about everybody, not just her. Yeah, CJ got a different energy. He's That's why I say everybody need a fire sign friend because they good party friends. Okay, they really good party friends. You probably can't tell them your emotions and shit because they only feel bad for 2 seconds. You can't tell fire signs your problems because first of all, they uncomfortable with the shit because they feel like it's a form of weakness because they wouldn't do it. And then unless they can use it to their advantage, and at that point they're plotting. But you can tell a fire sign something, right? And they'll listen for the first time. But if you come back to them again with that same shit, they're gonna be like, "Well, what we gonna do about it? Are we gonna bust these niggas' windows or what?" Oh no, okay, then then okay, I don't want to hear about it no more. They, you can't tell. You can only tell if I in an air sign. They'll pretend like they listening to you, but they don't hear a fucking thing you saying. So pick your poison. Pick your poison. Earth sign will say, "I told you." You just can't win. Child, that brother is a child. He's a child. That nigga is sleeping on the couch. He is sleeping on the couch. That's where he's sleeping, on that couch. CJ CJ, even though he was a homosexual in the beginning, he was a hustler. Because anybody who can just move from one state to another by themselves and try to build themselves gotta have some type of hustle. Because not everybody's built for that, and not everybody's trying to do that. Everybody get comfortable where they from. They don't like moving around. There's a lot of people that do not have that in them, and he did it by his fucking self. And I mean, he may have had the support of living off women at some point, but he still, at the end of the day, had some hustle. Yeah, that what happened to the Fashion Nova deal? Fashion Nova don't want that fighting shit either, though. So she don't have not a lick of it. I hope she gets some help. Did you say her products? You know what? You know what? BSCT, whatever. That shit gonna come to an end if he don't branch out to something else too. Because a lot of people, like when CJ blasted them, when Nike blasted them, and when men don't care about women talking about shit, but men care when other men are talking about it in a public setting where it's not other men. If you talking about it with other women, you just the next bitch in the crew. So it doesn't really look good. And he could say he don't care all he want, but on some man shit, that rub a lot of men along the wrong way. So that's why D'Lo said what he said. That's why CJ said what he said, and they talked about the dude in Texas too. So If you got feminine energy, that's just what happens. To do it, men are gonna talk shit, but to do it every single night on live is just crazy. Every day. I mean, they don't miss a day. They don't miss a beat. I got on here live what a couple of days ago. I post videos. I try to make them as consistent as I can, but I get too busy, so I can't post every day like I want to. But god dang, these motherfuckers is on here faithfully every night. I'm like, okay. Child, don't tell no earth sign your business. They're gonna be like, bitch, I don't want to hear that. I told you. And you be like, look, god damn it, just listen to me. Shit. Don't nobody need that. Earth signs ain't shit either. Did you say you got a knock her tooth? You know what? Did you? Yeah, they just kind of clown. I think the level of I don't know. I don't know if it's animosity towards CJ. I don't know if he connects something personally with what they're going through. I know for the dude, I know he's just using it to capitalize off of it. Period. He just using it to get his money. He don't give a fuck about nobody. He just trying to get his money. So he's using royalties pain in the situation to get bread. Right? But did you say they was analyzing his x-rays? You know what? Y'all playing with me. For real? Oh heck, you know what? Oh my god. Mm, See, that's just too much time. I'm not about to talk about the man's mouth because even with that, he got veneers over them. He fixed them. They don't hurt anymore. Like, that's so weird to me. But he's gonna have to do something different. He better go back to rating Thanksgiving dinners because that that what he doing that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. He gotta stop all of that. They always call people bitches. He too comfortable talk about a man's genitalia and semen for me. And he just gets really weird with it. He doesn't bring any logic. What I want the discussions that I be wanting to have with royalty supporters is what's the benefit for her? Not what he has done, but what's the benefit of her behavior giving her? Once they explain that to me, I will like a better understanding because that's just how I am. I just want to see a person's side. I don't want to hear any victim shit because we as women, I keep saying, we know what type of person we get with at some point in time. Just like men, they be knowing sometimes when they be dealing with a girl that they crazy as hell, and then when they car get keyed, they be like, okay, I'm done. Like we know who we deal with. We read people's energy, and sometimes we ignore it for our own selfish purposes to be happy. Okay. But other than that, we know what the fuck we dealing with. Oh, I already spoke about y'all fire signs. Y'all blunt as hell. Okay. You can't tell, like I said, you can only tell them a personal thought that you like. If a man is getting on your nerves, you can only tell them about one, maybe even two times. If they drunk or tipsy, maybe twice. But they don't want to hear that shit if you ain't gonna do nothing about it. If you ain't ready to fuck this nigga up, leave him. And if you go back to him after you done left with them, don't tell him about that no more. Don't do that. Mm-mm. Fire signs ain't shit either. Oh, you a Libra, girl. You Libras be under the radar, but y'all dangerous as fuck too. And y'all crazy as hell. Y'all, my sister-in-law Libra. And when I tell you I love her to death, but I don't know what day she just gonna check a motherfucker in front of me. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, well. I mean, what you gonna say? I think she got fireplace pissed out. But y'all Libras turn the fuck up. I don't know what the hell wrong with y'all. All the air signs be y'all similar but different for real. The Geminis, how usually I can tell a Gemini from a Libra is when a Gemini speaks too much, but that's even iffy because there's some Geminis who don't speak at all, like D'Lo. They got to be comfortable in their space. So you Libras is off the chain now. I ain't gonna say too much about you Libras because I like y'all, but when y'all toxic, when y'all balance, y'all cool. When y'all unbalanced, we got to stay the fuck away from y'all for real. We gonna just let y'all be okay over there until y'all get that together. But when y'all balanced, y'all loyal, y'all ride or die, y'all do whatever, y'all show love, y'all don't be on no bullshit. But when y'all off balance, my husband just texted me. uh, I gotta get ready to go to the gym. Um, he's so sweet. Yeah, they always get mad when you don't want to continue talking about the drama that they got going on. Oh my God, Virgos, can we talk for a second? Like, y'all the most sweetest, rudest motherfuckers on the planet. My mama was a Virgo. I had two mamas and a daddy, right? Because my parents didn't raise me. I was a foster kid, but I grew up in the best house ever, and my mom was a Virgo. But my mama made sure later on we got a relationship with our parents. That's what I'm saying about the bitterness. My mom wasn't bitter at all. She did what she needed to do. Virgos, y'all really do try to do what's right the majority of the time when y'all not on some toxic shit, right? But can y'all explain something to me? What's with the direct, blunt rudeness shit? Okay, because I remember I used to have to check my mama all the time, like, Mama, please, like, what's going on? Like, even my sister would check my mama because we would go to the drive-through, right? And they'd be like, "Would you like fries for that?" With that, she'd be like, "Did I ask for fries?" I'm like, "Well, damn! Like, come on! Like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all be y'all the most patient, impatient motherfuckers I've ever met." It just it's hilarious though how the little tickiness with y'all, with the cleanliness and shit. Y'all so like y'all just like your space. Y'all fuck with people for a little bit, but when y'all want your time alone, I got two Virgos in the house, and they equally make my ass itch. But they both different. One is a Libra cusp, so he kind of acts more like a Libra, and the other one is Virgo. So y'all just blunt and rude as fuck for no reason. I still can't believe my son complimented me by disrespecting me. Y'all compliment and disrespect at the same damn time. And y'all don't mean to be rude, but it don't be a lie. It still be true. So we gotta suck it up. But y'all ain't shit, okay? Y'all ain't shit for that. Y'all ain't shit for that. Like the fact that he said, "Mom, you don't look as fat as you used to." That's not a compliment. I have to tell him all the time. Those are not compliments. Okay? Those are not compliments. Like, who told you that was the compliment? Well, I don't really know. Now, I don't know. Virgos, it's September Virgos and it's August Virgos. You got to know which one you rocking with. Okay? You got some that'll turn up and you got some that ain't got time for the bullshit. You got some that'll try, but there's a lot of them that can fight. Don't get it twisted. You just probably got a hold of the Virgo that can't. But there's a lot of Virgos who can fight. They crazy as hell. Girl, you Sagittariuses, y'all the most impatient motherfuckers on the planet. I hide from my daughter. I just can't. When you tell a Sagittarius that you gonna do something at a certain time, if you don't do it at that time, don't tell them. Cause unless you want to fight with them, don't tell them shit. Okay? Don't tell them a motherfucking thing. Because if you tell them motherfuckers that you're gonna be doing something with them at 5:30 and it's 5:31 and you're not at that doorstep, y'all gonna have some problems. That's why I just I don't even call. Like I tell my daughter, okay, we leave at the 8:30. What's the time? what's the time? Is it time to go yet? I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have said shit. So when my husband was getting them ready for school, I said, don't tell her what time y'all leaving. He was like, why? I said, okay, I'll let you figure it out for yourself. He never did that again. Y'all better leave me alone. Capricorns, y'all are very intuitive and y'all really good, but sometimes y'all be caught slipping sometimes with reading people. Sometimes. Now, my best friend is a Capricorn. Okay, my other best friend, I got two. I got a fire and I got a earth. Okay, y'all sometimes be seeing the best in the wrong motherfuckers, and then y'all help too many people sometimes, and it don't be random strangers. It be your family, and that make my ass itch too. Cause I be like, don't help them. Like, I think people guilt y'all a lot to do the help that they need you to help them with. And that don't be fair with y'all, but that shit is irritating. That shit is annoying. Cause I be like, what? And y'all are givers, but I'm gonna put y'all on blast a little bit. Y'all some givers, but when y'all give, y'all have that expectation like, motherfucker, you better not do me dirty because look at all this shit I did for your motherfucking ass. And I be telling y'all, don't do that shit. Okay? Knock it off. My son is a Leo. What's up, PJ? Why you gotta come so late, man? I got the link for you to come live and everything, and now I gotta go to the gym. My husband texted me right now. You know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna get back up on here. PJ, inbox me on my Instagram. My Instagram is Make It Make Sense. I'm gonna post it in the comments, and we gonna hop on the panel and talk. Look, don't you be rushing me, Aaliyah. Okay, when I say I'm gonna be there at 3, it's most likely gonna be like 3:35, 4 o'clock ish. Okay, damn, don't rush me. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna come. We gonna come back on here. I'm gonna have you and Des, and we gonna be on the. We gonna be on the panel. Okay. Let me go, y'all. I gotta get dressed. I do not need to be late for this class. I don't need to be getting cussed out by my instructors. But I'm gonna holler at y'all later. It's been real. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. PJ, don't do not forget tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna post it, and we gonna get on the panel. All right. All right, y'all. I'm out. Squad.